Hello, I'm Maxwell Douglas and I live in Sydney, Australia. That's my dad in the background. You're watching Outdoors with the Morgans. Enjoy.
So welcome back everyone, Mike and Melissa here. It is a rain day here today in Pennsylvania. It poured, didn't it?
It's raining, yeah. And
it just let up for a little bit right now. We have a little bit of running around to do, but we got a tractor attachment, a new one, and it is without a doubt the most suggested attachment since we started our channel. A lot of people say, you know, you need one of these or you should get one of those or whatever. This has been brought up hundreds and hundreds of times in the comments, and we finally got one. So we'll be showing you that in a little bit when we get back to the house.
And it makes him smile.
It makes me smile, and she's super excited about it, aren't you?
I've wanted one, yeah.
She has wanted one of these for a very long time, so she's pretty excited. And the other thing I wanted to mention, this past Sunday, I don't know what happened, but I got on YouTube and I was going to answer some comments, and some comments are held for review. And
like if you use a curse word or something.
Yeah, if you swear or something like that, and their algorithm knows, you know, what bad words, even when they try to put dollar symbols or whatever in there, and so those get held for review. And on the weekends you usually get a few of them. Saturday morning or Sunday morning, I think some people get in a bottle or something and start saying things that they shouldn't say. I don't know, but you know, you always have a few of them. Well, I got up Sunday morning, there was like 1,000 of them. I'm like, boy, somebody's upset, you know. And then it went to 2,000 and 4,000, and it got up to 13,000 comments were held for review, and I have no idea why. And it wasn't in the last couple videos. It was from February back and just kind of random. It made no sense. So then you can like chat with YouTube. We did that, emailing back and forth. I still don't have an answer. I don't know, but the last couple videos seem fine. So if you're going back to other videos and you can't see your comments, they're held for review for no reason. And I imagine they'll fix it. Usually YouTube gets to the bottom of things like that, but I just want to let you know, because I've been getting a lot of emails, people asking what happened to the comments on some of the past videos. So that's the story with that. You have anything you'd like to add? We're going out to lunch actually right now.
I'm going to give them a hint.
What? No, don't. No hints. No clues. You'll give it away. What is it? Go ahead. I can always
edit. You can edit this out. If the outdoors was a kitchen, this would be the...
So this is the Wallenstein BX 52R chipper. We started our YouTube channel about 3 years ago, something like that, give or take. And I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt, the most suggested tractor attachment has been, you need a chipper. I've seen that comment hundreds, if not thousands of times over the last couple years. If you follow our channel, you know we've got the sawmill. We cut a lot of firewood. There's 100 acres of trees here. We live in western Pennsylvania. We've got trees all through the yard. There's always limbs coming down. It'll be really nice to be able to kind of clean things up when you're out cutting wood. Now, if I'm way back in the woods, most of the times what I do with brush piles, I just knock them down. You know, cut them down, let them hit the ground. They'll eventually rot away. But it's going to be really nice to be able to use this closer to the house, right along the trails, and to be able to put those chips to good use. Now, a lot of people have suggested to put chips on all the trails out there. I'm not sure how that will work out, but we're gonna try it. I know, you know, chips retain moisture. They work great in flower beds or in gardens or all sorts of things. And I think they'd be great for walking trails. Running a heavy tractor, the Ranger on it, I'm not so sure. But like on days like today, it has rained all day on and off. This morning it rained really hard. And you know, Melissa likes to take the dogs for a hike out on the trails. Well, I think what I'll do is some of the trails, I'll take this chipper out there and, you know, put 2-3 inches of chips on them and see how it goes. But that'll help keep them out of the mud. But as far as running the tractor on them and the tires, I think it's just gonna stay wet. I'm not sure. We might try a section and see. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to putting this thing to work. So let's kind of go over it here today. And we'll go through all the features of it, and of course we'll have to try it out. As I mentioned, this is the Wallenstein BX 52R. This is a PTO driven disc chipper. However, if you can see on the back of the tractor there's hydraulic lines. The hydraulic lines, that's for the dual hydraulic roller feed. You'll get a better look at this when we try it out, but I think you can see the dual hydraulic rollers in there that feed the wood into the disc. The chute, it rotates 360 degrees. You can also adjust this here. Oh, it's spring loaded. I didn't see that. We'll open it up and take a look at the disc. This disc, it's 125 pounds and it's 25 inches in diameter. And you can lock it in place there if you're changing the blades. You can sharpen these blades, but that's thick. I should bring a tape measure out, see how thick that is. But like I said, 125 pounds, 25 inches in diameter. Rain delay, we'll come back on in a bit. Well, the rain did slow up a little bit, still trying now, and I just checked the radar. Looks like in about a half hour it's going to put it down again. But back to the chipper, I don't know if I mentioned, this is a 5-inch capacity chipper, which is perfect for us. Anything larger than that would go to firewood. This one is for tractors rated 40 to 55 horsepower, and it's pretty heavy, weighs in at about 845 pounds. This you can control the flow rate or the speed of the hydraulic rollers, how fast you feed the wood into the chipper. You know, if you have smaller stuff, you could probably speed it up a little bit. Larger stuff, you may want to slow it down, but that's what this is for. When you're chipping with this, you want it setting flat on the ground with the PTO shaft as level as possible with the tractor. It has these adjustable settings right here. We set it on the second notch, seems to work pretty good. When we fire it up, I'll show you how all that goes. So if you're pulling the bar this way, that feeds it. That reverses it in case you get a jam. Now if you shove it all the way forward or pull it all the way back, it'll stop. Remember I said this controls how fast it feeds? Now remember, the tractor's not revved up at all, but you can see right about there for now. She's tucking her hair in for safety.
Is it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So all I put through this chipper so far was one wee little dead stick. Melissa wanted to try it out first, so I'm going to kind of go over it with her again we already did there a little bit ago, but show her the safety features and stuff. Look at that, the sun's trying to come out now.
Yeah. Ah.
So there's a few chips there off those little pieces. So what Melissa just chipped up there, it wasn't much, but we just wanted to try it out. There was a little maple limb, a little oak, a dead ash tree, and I have the feed set kind of low just to try to ease into this thing, but that is awesome. It really is.
Yeah, I said to Mike, I go, shouldn't this thing be like, wah?
She wanted it like faster and more.
He's like, just feed one in. I'm like, okay.
She wanted it more violent or something. It's kind of frightening, actually. That's impressive, though. It really is.
It really is. Yes, it is.
And like I said, we'll kind of get used to it a little bit, know where you can set the feed rate at and things like that. But I'm telling you, that's nice. That's impressive. It really is.
Yeah.
I can just see it. I'm going to go to work one day, come home, and there'll be like a triaxle load of wood chips in the driveway. No trees left.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
It's what I wanted. I wanted one of these.
There's just so many, you know, in the springtime, year-round, limbs falling in the yard. We can clean up next to the trails, blow the chips right on them. We'll try that, see how that goes.
Right.
But yeah, that is the Wallenstein BX 52R. I think I mentioned before, it weighs about 825 pounds. It's for tractors in the 40 to 55 horsepower range.
Okay.
And all of their stuff, between this and the skidding winch, it's just all top notch. It really is. They don't skimp on anything. Really good stuff. I'll put a link in the description if you want to look at this chipper. I'll have a link there. But I want to thank Wallenstein for sending it. We're going to put it to good use for sure.
Yeah, we're excited.
100 acres of trees here.
It's going to be great.
What were you telling me about a song?
Yeah, so I'm driving Mike's truck, which it's nice to drive. It goes fast. And in the radio option screen, it tells you the station, but the artist that sings the song, and it tells you the name of the song. And I'm going to get Hunter, and I'm listening to the radio, and the song that I've sung my entire life is by Elton John, Betty and the Jets. Guess what? It's Benny and the Jets.
You thought it was Betty all these years?
I've sang Betty and the Jets my entire life.
Well, you've been wrong your entire life.
Yeah, isn't that incredible? There's a lot of other songs that I've been singing, like the words to, and the girls are like, "What are you singing?" I'm like, blah blah blah. They're like, "No, that's not the words." So I don't hear things very well, I guess. Pretty funny. My favorite song is, do you know it, Mike? No. This is another question that we got on our anniversary questions was, what's your favorite song? My favorite song is 455 Rocket by Kathy Mattea. Yeah, that is a good one. I did know that. Check it out. All right, you want to wrap this video up for us? Thanks so much for everyone sending in the intros and the outros. We love them. Thank you to everyone that gives us the support, and we sure do appreciate you being here. So if you like these videos, click the thumbs up for the like, click the subscribe, and the bell will give you notifications when we publish a video. Comment down below. We'd really love to hear from you, and share them with your friends. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks.
Hey, hear that? There's geese flying overhead. This is Brian from northeastern Pennsylvania. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Outdoors with the Morgans. If you did, click the like button. Hit subscribe, share them with your friends, and comment down below. Have a great day.